From the iconic gray aliens to the mysterious Arcturians, these are the 7 most commonly reported alien species, linked to real-life UFO reports, alien encounters, and decades of extraterrestrial lore. Also, thank you all for 2,000 subscribers. Greys. The Greys are arguably the most iconic and frequently reported alien species in UFO encounters and abduction stories. These extraterrestrials are typically described as being 3 to 4 feet tall, with large bald heads, gray skin, and enormous black almond-shaped eyes. Often emotionless and silent, they are believed to communicate telepathically. Many theories suggest the Greys originate from the Zeta Reticuli star system, which is why they're commonly referred to as Zeta Reticulans as well. Some believe they are biological drones or artificial life forms created by a more advanced alien race. The Greys are most famously linked to alien abductions, often involving strange medical procedures, genetic experiments, and psychological manipulation. Common reports also include paralysis and experiencing missing time. One of the earliest and most well-known gray alien encounters was the Betty and Barney Hill abduction in 1961. While driving through rural New Hampshire at night, the couple noticed a strange light in the sky that appeared to follow them. Eventually, they encountered a large, silent disc-shaped craft. After a 2-hour period of missing time, they returned home with fragmented memories and torn-up clothing. Under hypnosis, they described being taken aboard a spacecraft by humanoid beings with large black eyes and gray skin. The wife even recalled being shown a star map, which she later recreated. Reptilians. Reptilians, also known as Draconians, are some of the most fearsome and controversial alien species reported in UFO lore. Described as tall, muscular humanoids with scaly green or brown skin, slit pupilled eyes, and sharp claws, these beings are often portrayed as aggressive, intelligent, and manipulative. Many believe reptilians originate from the Alpha Draconis star system, while others suggest they're an ancient species native to Earth, living deep within underground bases. According to conspiracy theorists, reptilians are shape-shifting entities embedded in positions of political and financial power, manipulating humanity from behind the scenes. They are frequently linked to mind control, mass surveillance, and psychological manipulation, with some claims suggesting they feed on negative human energy, such as fear, anger, and chaos. It's said they can disguise themselves as humans, operating in plain sight while advancing a hidden agenda. One of the most infamous reptilian-related conspiracy theories involves the alleged underground base in Dulce, New Mexico. According to conspiracy theorists, this secret facility is said to house joint human-alien experiments, involving both reptilians and the aforementioned Greys. Former government engineer Phil Schneider claimed he worked on the base's construction and witnessed a deadly firefight between US soldiers and reptilian beings, an incident that allegedly resulted in dozens of deaths. Schneider later died under suspicious circumstances, further fueling speculation about a government cover-up. Nordics. Nordic aliens, sometimes called Pleiadians, are one of the most fascinating species described in UFO lore. Witnesses consistently describe them as tall, graceful beings, standing between 6 and 7 feet tall, with long blonde hair, striking blue eyes, and a radiant, almost angelic presence. Their appearance is so human-like that many believe they are genetically connected to us, or perhaps even an advanced version of humanity itself. Unlike the cold and cynical Greys, the Nordics are said to be benevolent, compassionate, and spiritually advanced. According to supposed witnesses, these extraterrestrials come from the Pleiades star cluster, located about 400 light-years from Earth. They are often portrayed as guides or protectors, warning humanity about nuclear weapons, environmental destruction, and spiritual decay. Instead of spreading fear, they encourage peace, love, and enlightenment, values that resonate deeply with New Age and spiritual communities. Some researchers suggest the Nordics may be part of a galactic federation, a coalition of advanced civilizations overseeing Earth's development, and attempting to steer humanity away from self-destruction. One of the most famous contactees was Billy Meyer, a Swiss farmer who, in the 1970s, claimed repeated face-to-face meetings with Pleiadian beings. Meyer presented thousands of photographs, prophecies, and writings that he said came directly from these visitors. Supporters believe his encounters offer profound spiritual truths about humanity's place in the universe. Even earlier, in the 1950s, a man named George Adamski also reported encounters with tall, blonde, human-like beings, who delivered messages of peace and cosmic brotherhood. His stories became some of the first widely publicized accounts of peace among worlds, paving the way for modern Nordic alien mythology. Mantis. Mantis aliens, often called Mantids, are among the most mysterious and enigmatic extraterrestrial species reported in UFO and abduction encounters. Described as towering, insectoid beings standing 6 to 8 feet tall, they resemble giant praying mantises with long, slender limbs, exoskeleton-like skin, and large, bulbous insectoid eyes. Witnesses frequently report that mantids appeared during abduction experiences, alongside greys, seemingly overseeing or coordinating the operations. They are said to exude an aura of calm authority and are believed to communicate telepathically, sharing knowledge or instructions with precision and efficiency. Many abduction accounts suggest that mantids are involved in genetic experimentation, soul contracts, and spiritual assessments, acting as intermediaries between humans and more advanced alien races. Abductees such as Simon Parkes and other experiencers describe mantids as far more intelligent and powerful than greys, capable of analyzing human energy and consciousness with startling accuracy. They are also noted for their unique behaviors, including emitting soft clicking or buzzing sounds, appearing emotionally detached, and maintaining a presence that is intimidating yet not overtly hostile. Some theorists suggest that mantids could be part of a hierarchical alien structure, serving as observers, guides, or even guardians of interstellar knowledge. Little Green Men. The term Little Green Men became a media catchphrase in the 1950s, fueled by pulp magazines, cartoons, and sci-fi B-movies. But beyond pop culture, there are real reports of small greened humanoids in early UFO cases. These beings are typically described as 2 to 3 feet tall, with oversized heads, glowing or pitch black eyes, and green or greenish-gray skin, sometimes even wearing metallic suits. In stories, they can appear playful, curious, or mischievous, yet in other accounts, they are far more sinister. One of the most famous cases is the Kelly Hopkinsville encounter of 1955, where a Kentucky family claimed to be terrorized by small gray beings with clawed hands and glowing eyes. These alien sightings from the Hopkinsville area became so widespread that they inspired the design for the Pokemon Sableye. One of the earliest alleged sightings of Little Green Men comes from Farmersville, Texas in 1913. 3 brothers, Sid, Clyde, and Silby, were chopping cotton on their farm when their dogs suddenly began barking furiously, fixated on something in the field. Following the commotion, the brothers spotted a strange small figure, green in color, and no more than 45 centimeters tall, cornered by the agitated dogs. What happened next was brutal. The dogs lunged, tearing the creature apart, its rubbery flesh scattering in grotesque chunks. Throughout the rest of that day, the brothers returned to the spot where the body had been mauled, and each time, their dogs were still there, growling at something unseen. Annunaki. The Annunaki are some of the most mysterious figures in ancient Sumerian mythology. In Mesopotamian texts, they were described as powerful deities, connected to the heavens, the earth, and even the underworld. To the Sumerians, the Anunnaki were divine beings who held authority over human destiny and the natural world. In the 1970s, author Zecharia Sitchin reinterpreted the Anunnaki through the lens of the ancient astronaut theory. He claimed that they were not just mythological gods, but advanced extraterrestrials who visited Earth thousands of years ago. According to his controversial theories, these beings came from a distant world he called Nibiru, and may have even influenced the rise of early human civilization. While mainstream historians see the Anunnaki as mythological deities, alternative researchers suggest their depictions in ancient carvings, tall humanoid figures, and elaborate robes and headgear may represent something more. Could these quote-unquote gods have been misunderstood visitors from the stars? The Anunnaki remain a cornerstone of UFO lore and the ancient astronaut theory, inspiring countless debates about humanity's true origins, lost civilizations, and the possibility of contact with ancient beings in the distant past. Arcturians. Arcturians are often described as one of the most spiritually advanced in UFO and New Age teachings, believed to originate from the Arcturus star system in the constellation of Bootes, just 36 light-years from Earth. Witnesses and channelers portray them as small, slender beings, standing 3 to 5 feet tall, with elongated heads, blue or violet skin, and a radiant glow, often depicted in luminous or white robes, symbolizing higher consciousness. Unlike more physical extraterrestrial species, Arcturians are said to exist on a higher vibrational plane, using light-based technology for healing, guidance, and interstellar travel. Their role in UFO spirituality emphasizes compassion and wisdom. They are often described as healers, protectors, and guardians of humanity's spiritual evolution, working through meditation and consciousness, rather than direct physical encounters. Many accounts claim they assist souls during transitions between life and death, and guide humanity towards ascension, or awakening into a higher dimension of being. The Arcturians are frequently referenced in the works of Dolores Cannon, whose regression hypnosis sessions often revealed contact experiences with these beings, as well as in channeled messages and New Age literature, where they are portrayed as members of a galactic federation of light, collaborating with Pleiadians and other advanced star races.